On this show, we cover some sensitive topics.
Though the obituaries may be outlandish, the people are real.
Names have been changed or omitted in order to respect both the deceased and the survived by.
While death is no laughing matter, some petty last words can provide some pretty entertaining comic relief.
Welcome to Obituary. Welcome back to Obituary. I'm Spencer Henry.
And I'm Madison Reyes.
We're back together again. Already feeling a little delusional. I'm a little exhausted.
Gosh, I don't blame you. You've been all over town.
All over town. Got home today, unpacked, and here you are.
Here I am.
Here we go. Welcome to our show where we talk about
anything that we want to.
Yeah. So shut up and listen, all right?
So you were in Palm Springs. I want to hear all about it.
It was so much fun. Such a good time. Got some downtime, but a lot of running around, which I tend to do. I tend to want to go to all of my favorite restaurants and those types of things, which, by the way, I'm putting together a guide.
I just saw that on your Instagram.
Yeah.
I think that if anybody could put together a guide, it'd be you.
It'd be me.
Of Palm Springs.
So I'm working on that. I can tell you some things that won't be on my guide.
Oh.
Well, okay, last week on Obituary, I feel like I want to do like a show, like, you know, like Desperate Housewives and stuff when they go, last week on Desperate Housewives. But like last week on Obituary, we were talking about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills because somehow that's become part of our show.
Uh-huh.
And I was mentioning how they went to La Quinta. Remember they went to that cute little street?
Yes.
And I sent you a picture.
Yes.
From that little coffee shop.
Was it good?
It was just like a whatever little coffee. Okay,
yeah.
So there's this little area. It's called Downtown Old La Quinta or whatever. Nothing there, first of all. There's like 2 restaurants, a little cafe, and some random stores.
Okay, was it crowded?
No.
Oh.
Nobody there.
Okay.
I went to the cafe, and it was an odd experience.
Why?
I didn't get to actually tell you this, I don't think. Did I tell you about the guy who worked there?
No, you didn't tell me anything.
Oh my God. So it took a while, took his time, which is, it's fine. I have nowhere to be. I'm on vacation.
What'd you order?
I got a mocha, a hot mocha, surprisingly.
Okay.
In 100 and whatever degree weather. But sometimes I just crave the opposite.
Feels good on the throat.
Yeah.
On the gullet.
I need a warm drink. Get me going.
Yep.
I get the mocha, and as he's handing it to me, I'm the last customer in the shop. He looks at me and says, "Here's the last drink I'll ever make."
What?
Oh my God. I said, huh? And I was like, oh, okay. And he's like, it's the last coffee drink I'm ever making. I didn't know. Congratulations. And he was like, it's my last day. And I was like, oh, okay. But he didn't make it like, if it was someone who was like, oh my God, this is the last coffee drink I'm like, I don't know. There was no enthusiasm behind it. And I was like, was he fired?
Oh my.
Hopefully he's moved on to
bigger and better things.
Bigger and better things.
You go, Baristo.
Shout out to Baristo from I don't even know what the shop is. La Petite coffee shop in La Quinta. Yeah, really nothing there though. Also La Quinta, so I feel like most people have their second home in the desert is always in La Quinta or just like one of those country club communities or whatever. La Quinta is so far from everything though.
Mm-hmm.
It really isn't close to anything.
It's like not Palm Springs.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of places aren't like Rancho Mirage and Palm Desert, but in particular, La Quinta is pretty far from everything.
Yeah.
Which is nice, but also inconvenient a little bit.
Right, right.
Anyways, that's my gripe. And then
oh my God.
I have to tell you, so Olivia and I went on, I don't even know what day it was. We came home from like shopping, and then I went outside and she's like, okay, so be ready, 5:15. We're going to this place where they do massages. It's massages for 30 minutes on your feet. And then massages for 30 minutes on like your back and the rest of your body or whatever.
Oh, baby, that sounds good.
Really wild experience.
Why?
So we go there and it's pitch black and it's just me and Olivia in there and our respective masseuse. And they do the massages, and Olivia and I are both kind of like us, where in those types of situations where it's supposed to be very quiet and peaceful, like, we'll laugh.
Like when I went to the nude live drawing and I... Did I ever tell you that?
No. Oh, yeah, I think you did.
I got signed up to do a live, like one of those art classes that's like a nude drawing thing.
Right.
And the girl walks in and gets naked, and we're supposed to draw her. And I felt bad, but I just sat in the corner and just laughed. And it was like a small room, and I was crying, laughing,
well, imagine us
5
together.
Years old.
Imagine if we would have been there together. We wouldn't have been able to get through. We'd say, "Oh my god!
Oh my god!
It's
quit.
looking at me." Well, we're there and it's so quiet and it's peaceful and it was nice. But then they start doing these crazy things like pushing my leg like up towards me, but then pushing my leg out and like punching me in the thigh. And I was like, ow! And I started I let out like a, and like Olivia heard me and she started laughing too. And it was just,
what's going on?
Oh, and then they went to the butt.
Oh, baby.
And I was like, is this okay? Are you supposed to be doing this?
What'd they do to it?
Punching me. They were just punching me everywhere. God. And then they would do this thing. This is where I really lost it. And I had to apologize. Because they did this thing.
Had to apologize?
Yeah, on my toes and my fingers where they would pull it and then pop it at the end, you know?
I love that.
But it made me laugh because it was so quiet and it just made this little like bloop, bloop noise. And I was like, oh my god, I need to get out of here. And it also tickles.
Did you feel good after?
Yeah, I felt great. I'm like, oh, I need to do this every other week or once a month. We should start going here. We'll find a place.
I'll punch you for free.
Oh. No, but I feel like massages are always kind of like when you go to a different place, it's like, what's this going to be like? Mm-hmm. What am I getting into? It was really nice, very clean. Would go again.
Wow.
Yeah, so I think we should start going.
I would love to, but how did Olivia find this?
I don't know, probably just Google Yelp, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
The punching massage.
Honestly, I kind of need it.
Yeah.
I think I need to get punched every once in a while.
They need to focus on your
head
up.
Next time. Sock me in the fucking face. Oh, man. Okay, and then the last thing that I wanted to tell you before we get into anything.
Wait, but
yes.
Palm Springs.
Oh, yes.
You brought me back the cutest vintage black poodle bookends that I am so excited about.
Oh, I knew you would just love them.
I've got a little poodle statue
shrine going.
Tchotchke.
It's in a good space right now. It could get scary. But...
It could. But thank you.
Of course. Always. If you don't know, Palm Springs has like the best antique stores and vintage stores. Lots of really good, like anywhere from like 1930s to 1960s. I feel like they have such a good array. Find it in my guide.
I know.
But one of the things that I listened to while I was there, so I'm very particular with my podcast that I listen to, and it has nothing to do with the fact that I have a podcast. It's just like I've had my favorites for a long time.
Yeah.
And you're the same way.
Totally.
We have our go-tos. You love, what's that, Heather McDonald, the
love
Juicy
Heather
Scoop?
McDonald. Uh-huh.
And then one of the first podcasts that I listened to was My Favorite Murder. Love them. And then Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. So I don't add a lot to my repertoire that often. I've talked about other shows before on Cult Leader and stuff, of course, but I found I think you'll love it. It's called Let's Talk to Lucy.
Okay.
And it's a podcast where Lucille Ball hosts it.
What?
Okay, so back in the it was 1964, I want to say, she had a radio program for CBS where she would interview people just in her backyard, sitting in her backyard with microphones or whatever, like an OG podcaster.
I love that.
And so they were never heard after they put them out. And there's a new podcast now. This is not an ad or anything. I just found this. And it's literally Lucy sitting there interviewing people. And they're uploading it as a podcast now, and I'm so excited for it.
Oh, that gives me the chills.
I know. It made me want to cry. I put it in my notes, cried, because it made me want to cry because I love Lucy so much.
Me too.
Oh, my God.
Oh, well.
I'm trying to think if there's any. Yeah, what were you up to? What do you have to catch me up on?
I was up to a whole lot of nothing.
You've been waking up earlier.
I have. I've been taking melatonin for a couple nights in a row.
How many milligrams do you take?
3 milligrams. It's like small, but just to get on the normal sleep schedule because I will go to bed at 5 a.m. And that's
She's not exaggerating.
I know,
I'll
I'm
get text.
not.
She'll be like, I just finished editing this ad for us. And it's like 6:30 a.m. I'm like, cool, I'm waking up.
I know. I'm like, okay, good night. But I have been going to bed at like 11 o'clock the last couple nights, waking up at 7.
Ugh.
And I'm gonna try to keep doing it.
We'll update you guys next time.
I know. Just with like COVID, like I've gotten in. Well, no, I don't even want to blame it on the pandemic because I've always been a night owl, but like, 4 or 5 a.m. is kind of crazy, and I feel like my whole day is wasted. So
I'm on a good pattern. I feel like I'm like go to bed around midnight, and then I wake up around 7, whatever.
Yeah. I know you called me this morning at like 8 a.m. You're like, hey, you gonna send the episode over? Because we both edit the episodes. I was awake and like, yes, I'm awake.
You're like, I'm coming back from a walk right now.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, let's tell them. We had to. So I was still in Palm Springs this morning, and Madison and I had an ad for last week's episode, and we had to record it over Zoom. And it just felt like such like a weird thing to do, but we made it work. But I'd much rather prefer to be sitting next to you on this couch right now.
Okay, but can we talk about the new setup?
Oh, can we talk about it?
We have straight up out of the nursing home. Little TV trays.
Yes, we got TV trays. Because, well, here's why. So I have a desk in here, but just the way that everything makes sense, it just made sense for us to have these. I'm like, I'm trying to think of how to justify it, but there's no way. This is what I wanted, okay? And I know it's kind of trashy, but...
No, we love it. We have our computer set up on here. We have the microphones just clipped to the side. It all works. We're sitting on the couch. It's great.
I wish you guys could see us, but I'm also glad you can't. I've had several people now have told us, oh, would you guys ever video your podcast? Whatever. Absolutely not.
We would have to really
I don't foresee that happening because I hate being on camera.
Me too.
But, I mean, eventually live shows, baby.
Nice.
We have a first. Okay. Should we tell them?
Do you want to, or do you want to wait till it's...
I'm okay telling them. We're kind of testing out doing our first live show together because... I mean, eventually, we're hoping to make our way out there.
Get on tour.
See some of you guys out on the road. Imagine us in a live show.
Clowns.
It would be unhinged.
It really would be.
But it would be so fun to laugh with everyone.
Well, it's crazy because, we don't over-edit this show, really, at all. But there are some things that we do just cut out because we're like, oh, they don't know us yet, And with the live show, you just will get it all.
You'll get it raw, baby.
Raw dog.
We're going to come to your state, your town, and we are going to raw dog you. Oh, my God. Well, so comment your cities. Comment where you guys live. I would love that. I want you guys to comment where you live because, hey, you never know. Obituary could be coming to a town near you.
Yeah. To a, what was that place? What was that place where they accidentally scheduled the thing and Rudy Giuliani was there?
Oh my God, the Four Seasons.
Yeah, the Four Seasons near you.
But wasn't it? What did it end up being? It's a plant nursery or something?
Four Seasons, yeah. God.
Shoot, yeah. Where do we do our live? Coming to a mausoleum near you. Oh my God. All right. Well, I think that's sort of brings us into our topics for the day, our coffin spinners. But before we get to our coffin spinners, we're going to hear a quick word from one of our advertisers.
And we're back. Spencer, I went first last week, so why don't you go first this week?
Hey, that's how we do it on this show.
We take turns.
We take turns. This week, Madison, I took a deep dive into learning all about cremation, so I thought I'd share a brief rundown on the history and some facts that made me feel kind of uneasy. So I was like, I want to share these with you.
All right. You want to be cremated.
Yeah, now.
Okay.
Tomorrow, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Let me get through this first.
Let's make it happen.
I thought we'd start out with just like a brief history, because it's funny because if you asked me about cremation before, I feel like the basics, like, okay, they put your body in the thing, they turn it on, you turn to ashes, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot more behind it. And there's different avenues, different ways to be cremated.
What do you mean?
Starting with the beginning, cremation, which is a method of, this is a quote, a method of final disposition of a dead body through burning. It has a history that allegedly dates back to almost 18,000 years ago.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Which I'm like, oh, please. Like, how do you know what was going on 18,000 years ago? Give me a break.
People were getting fucking exploded in the...
What do you know?
People were exploding in the ground.
Oh my God. But I started digging and I learned about the Lake Mungo remains. Have you ever heard of this?
What? No.
Well, quit looking at my notes.
Sorry.
You're about to.
I'm over here being a creep trying to read his notes.
The Lake Mungo, I hope I'm saying that right, Mungo. The Lake Mungo remains are 3 prominent sets of human remains that are thought to be Aboriginal Australian. A specimen called Mungo Woman, aka LM1, was discovered by archaeologists in 1969 and is thought to be one of the oldest known cremations. Another specimen called Mungo Man LM3 was the name given to a set of remains that were estimated to be 40,000 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. Again, I'm like, how do you know? You're making stuff. I mean, I'm no archaeologist.
Oh, please, I know. Well, do bones burn?
Baby, listen, I didn't know either, but you'll know by the end of this.
Okay.
The practice of cremation wasn't popularized until much later. I read somewhere, I didn't include it on this, but I think the Catholic Church was actually like pretty against it until the 60s. The current rate of cremation in the U.S. stood at 56% in 2020. So more than half of the United States in 2020 was cremated.
Wow. Okay, so over
Other
burials.
Yeah.
Or
Like
taxidermy.
normal burials, yeah. Or taxidermy, yes. The Statista Research Department estimates that the figure will be closer to 72.8% by 2030, which I thought crazy, like 72.8% of people. But in 2010, the cremation rate was only at 40.59%. So that's crazy because in 10 years, there's been an almost 16% increase in cremations.
Wow.
When I heard about the 16% increase, though, I was like, well, maybe they heard about the exploding caskets. And they said, hey, I don't want that to happen to me.
I don't want that.
Just throw me in the fryer, babe. I found a little walkthrough of the cremation process on everlifememorials.com, which breaks it down. First things first. Are you writing this down?
Mm-hmm.
A proper identity check and authorization from the deceased closest living relative. Makes sense.
Well, we've heard about wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Next up, once this is complete, the funeral director removes anything non-cremator device friendly, such as medical devices like pacemakers that run on batteries, which would, of course, explode.
I didn't even think about that.
Well, I'm sure somebody learned the hard way one day. It was probably like, kapow! The body is then placed in a cremation casket, which is typically made of pine or some other type of wood, or commonly a cardboard box with a plywood bottom. All very easy to burn material, very flammable material. The funeral director or crematory operator will then place an identification tag in the container in order to avoid mix-ups.
Mm-hmm.
But we know some people have skipped that step before.
Oh, yeah.
Once we're ready to heat things up, the casket is put into a cremation chamber, often referred to as a retort, and then the door is shut, sometimes by hand on older models. Newer models, however, have automatic doors. Fancy. Nice.
I was just thinking, I'm like, I'm gonna get cremated with a bottle of hairspray and see what happens.
Give them a thrill. You'd shove it up your ass with a CVS receipt.
Yeah. Perfect.
After an initial warm-up cycle, they ignite the main burner, and the temperatures inside reach anywhere from 1,800 to 2,000 degrees. Really hot. This process generally takes anywhere from 1.5 to 2 hours.
Oh, I guess I thought it would be shorter.
Yeah. It's kind of like a process. I read somewhere it was like, you could watch an entire movie during, and I'm like, yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Once this step is complete, there's a 30-minute cool down period, and then basically they like go through the ashes with a magnet to pick up any sort of like screws, nails, surgical pins, or titanium limbs, joints. What?
Cavities.
Cavities?
I don't know. I had silver teeth when I was a kid.
That's a filling.
Oh.
A cavity is a hole in your tooth.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody get to the dentist! Now, after all of this is done, you're left with bone fragments. So after the cremation, like everything else is pretty much gone, and you're just left with bone fragments that are then placed into it's kind of like a blender. It's a processor with blades on the bottom. I know. Which pulverizes the bones into a fine powder, which is what we know to be ashes.
Oh, okay.
I guess I always thought that the retort or whatever you put the body in just kind of turned everything to ash, and that's what was inside of urns.
Uh-huh.
But really, it's just the pulverized bone fragments.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
So ashes are really just bone?
Yeah. Isn't that weird?
So bones don't burn?
Bones don't burn, babe.
Okay.
There's your answer, your
Thank
history
you.
lesson for the day. So while metals and whatnot aren't removed until afterwards, I did learn that breast implants are taken out beforehand because otherwise they melt and turn into a sticky goo that has to be scraped off the table.
Oh, God.
A real mess. Now, some other factoids, it's a one at a time system, which is probably why they can get backed up sometimes. Like I know, sorry, this is very morbid, but during COVID, a lot of crematoriums were having backups and huge waiting lists.
Yeah.
Well, now we know why. It takes an hour and a half.
Well, yeah, I don't want to go in there with somebody else.
No,
What if
who's
our
got
bones
the
get
time?
mixed up?
Yes.
Honey, what if we bone?
We gotta make a shirt that's just what if we bone, but it's like two urns next to each other or something. I also learned that on average, cremated remains are anywhere from 6 to 8 pounds. Yeah, so cute, yeah. And I read that a lot of it is based on bone density. So younger men, like a young male's bones would be a lot heavier than like the bones of an elderly woman.
You know what's crazy?
Huh.
Well, that's crazy, but I was just thinking, like, you come into this world like 6 to 8 pounds.
Okay, I thought about that too. I didn't even want to say it. I initially had actually written that in my notes because they compared it on one article that I read to 6 to 8 pounds, about the weight of a bowling ball. And I was like, that's also about the weight of a child.
Yeah, of a baby.
Uh-huh.
A newborn.
Yeah.
There's some beauty in that.
There is a more eco-friendly alternative to cremation called water cremation or alkaline hydrosis. In this process, which I found super interesting, and it makes me feel like a fucking scientist sometimes. When we finish this show, sometimes I'm like, yeah. I know some things.
Oh, you ask me about it.
But,
I know.
But ask me for a very brief description. Ask me the basics, babe. I got your answers. Alkaline hydrosis. In this process, the body is placed into a pressurized steel chamber, which, makes me think of the caskets. No, this is much safer, but it's filled with an alkaline solution that is 95% water and 5% potassium hydroxide. The chamber then heats up to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, much cooler than the 1800, 2000 degrees.
Yeah, like a jacuzzi.
Sure. And basically it converts the body's tissues and cells into a watery solution of molecules, leaving behind just the bones. The alkaline solution and the pressure of the chamber and the added heat speeds up what could take more than 2 decades to occur naturally.
Wow.
It's fast, and it is uses a lot less energy, uses a lot less
Oh.
heat, creates a lot less gases and toxins and stuff. So I started thinking about it. I'm like, oh, I think I would want to be.
Yeah.
And I'm a Pisces, and I feel like Pisces and water.
Oh, see, I'm a Leo, so burn me,
just
baby.
fucking set her on fire. So yeah, there's there's a lot more facts on cremation, but those were the ones that stood out to me this week.
That's so interesting. When the crematoriums were backed up, there were pictures of like black smoke coming from
Yes.
the tops of them. And I was like, I don't know if that's good for us to
No,
breathe.
put
I
them
don't
in
know.
water.
But yeah, I wonder. Very cool.
Boil the water. You could probably do it at home.
I know. I'd be like, honey, I'm ready to go.
Put me in. What you got for me this week?
A completely different topic.
Good. Because, it'd be a real shame, Madison, if we brought the same topic.
All right. So my coffin spinner this week is a little different. It does have to do with the death, of course, but I kind of wanted to talk about corpses.
Sure. Corpses have to do with death.
Yes. And,
Hey.
we've talked about different like crazy funeral traditions and people taking home their corpse, like of a loved one.
Uh-huh.
So I've known about this for a while. I love this story because it's kind of creepy and morbid, but I don't know. I kind of like it.
Cool.
This happened in Chihuahua, Mexico.
Hot dog, do you hear this? That's your origins.
Yes.
That's true. That's where Chihuahuas come from.
So this is the story of La Pascualita.
La Pascualita.
Have you heard about this?
It's vaguely familiar.
Okay.
I'll let you know.
All right. It's a good one. In March of 1930, a beautiful lifelike mannequin graced the storefront windows of a wedding dress shop called La Popular La Casa de Pascualita. My husband's going to laugh at my Spanish. I'm trying.
We're trying.
The mannequin was beautiful, or should I say is beautiful, because it's still standing there. The mannequin was super lifelike skin color, lifelike skin, real hair, wrinkles and veins on her hands and her legs.
I don't like it. But I think I know where this is going.
Yeah, and I think you're going to like it. She has a super realistic looking face and eyes and has makeup on. She's in a beautiful wedding gown and is just really, really pretty. Almost like a really good wax figure. And I've seen some bad wax figures.
Someone call Madame Tussard.
Yeah. This was a good wax figure. This kind of caused an uproar in town. They started becoming very suspicious of this mannequin.
Hey, I don't like this. What? I don't like this mannequin.
Hey, lady, your mannequin's a little too real.
I don't like it.
I don't like
the way she looks at me.
Oh, wait. The story goes, whether this is true or just made up, is that the original shop owner, Pascuala Esparza, had a daughter that passed away tragically on her wedding before being able to wed from a black widow spider bite.
Oh, no.
I know. Apparently, she was in such deep mourning and grief that she had her daughter's body mummified
Nope.
and preserved. And that, in fact, the mannequin is her real daughter.
Fuck.
There is a pretty big resemblance between the mannequin and the real daughter.
Do you have pictures?
And it seriously makes me wonder. Yes, let me pull her up. She's beautiful. Look at her.
Well, I mean, she's much better looking than fucking Lady Di. I'll tell you that
I
shit.
know. Why can't we get the fucking Institute of wherever to come
They
grab
did
her?
Shin Dirty. What? Look at her.
Honey,
yeah, I
this
mean, she
girl's
looks
got
great.
a wedding dress on. Look at, and this is...
And these are recent photos?
Yeah.
Wow, she looks great. She's really holding up.
And then this was the real girl.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, do you think it's her?
I do.
Yeah.
I really do. Look at even the hands.
Yeah, that is kind of great. Maybe they just put like wax or like something over her face.
Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
they had to, right?
This was in the 30s.
Well, have you ever heard about Carl Tanzler?
No.
It was one of the first episodes of Cult Leader I ever did, so fuck You. No, but
Oh,
Carl
please.
Tanzler was this guy who had a corpse bride that he dug up and then kind of reconstructed her to look like something, and it gives me that vibe.
Oh, yeah. Well, she is on display. Now, locals have said that she has moved. So, like, customers...
Okay, well, that's a little much.
No, customers claim that her eyes follow them while they're shopping. And passerbys even mention that she would suddenly change position.
I mean, even if it's a corpse, I mean, who knows? Maybe.
I don't know.
Spooky if she did.
According to randomtimes.com.
Wow, this is a credible source, Madison. You really pulled out the big gun. Which university is this out of? I found this on AOLjokes.net.
Okay, fuck off.
According to E-Bomb's World.
Yeah. The stories of La Pascualita have been... What? La Pascualita is indeed just a mannequin, or at least started out that way. However, the stories of La Pascualita have been going on since the 30s, and...
Why didn't someone... Okay, can't someone just investigate this now? Like, cut off her arm or something and see what happens. That's what I would do. I want to go there.
I know, right? Some people have said that there's been like a couple different stories, but a visiting French magician became so entranced.
Is this from randomworld.com?
Yeah.
It must be true. Okay, go on. Tell me more about this French magician.
So a visiting French magician became...
Why was this our job?
God. He became so entranced by the bridal mannequin that he would visit her window each night.
Fucking weirdo.
And bring her to life, dancing with her and bringing her around town before returning her to the storefront each morning.
He said, "Mon chéri, come with me." And he just took her and just like fucking like reenacting Moulin Rouge with her in the fucking streets of Mexico. He's just dragging her around like...
Oh,
I wonder what their song was.
I know. God. This article also talks about the current store owner, Mario Gonzalez, who does keep this legend alive. He still has her displayed in the window. Quote, "Twice a week he changes the dress to the mannequin, always and only to the shelter of impenetrable curtains as to preserve her modesty. It is said that only a few trusted employees are allowed to dress and undress La Pascualita." What do you think?
I mean, based on everything that I know to have happened, I mean, I did a whole ass episode called Forever Valentines on people who dug up their loved ones and tried to make them look like people again. So it would not surprise me if that was the case, but I'm apprehensive only because it's been this long. Somebody has to know if this is a mannequin or not at this point.
Look at her.
But if they're like undressing her, like imagine they've probably had to do so much maintenance. They probably have to like hot glue gun her fucking arm back on and shit. Because I would have just stayed together, but you know.
I mean, I don't know. You just gotta think about in the 1930s, like, were they making wax figures?
I don't know. We're gonna have to find out.
God, I don't know. I think she's real.
Well, you know what? If she is, she looks fantastic.
But also, what a tragic death. That's like a fear. Just
a black
little
widow
spider?
No, thank you.
No, thank you. So that's the story.
Before we get to our obituaries, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we'll be right back. And we're back. This is honestly... I have an autobiographical obituary today, and it's probably one of my favorite obituaries.
Okay.
It really was one that made me feel a lot of things. Sonia Elaine Todd, 38 years old, of Moscow, died of cancer on Sunday, October 14th of 2012. She wrote, "My name is Sonia Todd, and I died of cancer at the age of 38. I decided to write my own obituary because they are usually written in a couple of different ways that I just don't care for. Which I'm like, yes, tell it. Either family or friends gather together and list every minor accomplishment from cradle to grave in a timeline format, or they try and create one poetic last stanza about someone's life that is so glowing one would think the deceased had been the living embodiment of a deity. I don't like the timeline format because, let's face it, I never really accomplished anything of note, other than giving birth to my two wonderful, lovable, witty, and amazing sons, marrying my gracious, understanding, and precious husband, and accepting the Lord Jesus Christ as my personal savior. I have done very little, none of which requires obit space that I have to shell out money for. Which we know, we've talked about before, obituaries are expensive. She's a price-conscious gal. I also didn't want a bunch of my friends sitting around writing a glowing report of me, which we all know would be filled with fishtales, half-truths, impossible scenarios, and outright, honest-to-goodness lies. I just don't like to put people in that kind of situation. The truth, or my version of it, is this. I just tried to do the best that I could. Sometimes I succeeded, most of the time I failed, but I tried. For all of my crazy comments, jokes, and complaints, I really did love people. The only thing that separates me from anyone else is the type of sin each of us participated in. I didn't always do the right thing or say the right thing, and when you come to the end of your life, those are the things that you really regret. The small, simple things that hurt other people. My life was not perfect, and I encountered many, many bumps in the road. I would totally scrap the years of my life from age 16 to 20. Okay, maybe 14 to 22, which I'm like, same.
Same.
I think that would eradicate most of my fashion disasters and hair missteps from the 80s, but mostly I enjoyed life. Some parts of it were harder than others, but I learned something from every bad situation, and I couldn't do any more than that. Besides, there are some benefits to dying youngish. For example, I still owe on my student loans, and the joke's on them because I'm not paying them. Plus, I'm no longer afraid of serial killers, telemarketers, or the IRS. I don't have to worry about wrinkles or the ozone layer and or hide from the news during election season. Some folks told me that writing my own obituary was morbid, but I think it's great because I get a chance to say thank you to all the people who helped me along the way. Those who loved me, assisted me, cared for me, laughed with me, and taught me things so that I could have a wonderful, happy life. I was blessed beyond measure by knowing all of you. That is what made my life worthwhile. If you do think of me and would like to do something in honor of my memory, do this. Volunteer at a school, church, or library. Write a letter to someone and tell them how they have had a positive effect on your life. If you smoke, quit. If you drink and drive, stop. Turn off the electronics and take a kid out for ice cream and talk to them about their hopes and dreams. Forgive someone who doesn't deserve it. Stop at all lemonade stands run by kids and brag about their product. Make someone smile today if it's in your power to do so. And then it just says services will be held at 11 a.m. Saturday, October 20th. In lieu of flowers, we set up a memorial fund and then just some personal information. But I just thought I really liked her obituary.
I did too. That would be something I would feel proud of to put out as like my last words.
Well, it's like saying like, listen, I'm not here to bullshit you and be like, oh, she was a matriarch and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Or he was the best, blah, blah, blah. It's literally just saying the things I'm really thinking about right now are the good things, the little things that you can do, which I feel like we've learned a lot about on this show, or something that I've picked up on a lot, is being grateful for the little things and just reminding yourself like, okay, I don't need my phone. I can
totally
leave my phone at home. I can go on a walk. I just like all those little things that we take for granted. But I just thought it was a cool obituary.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
I love that. In people's like moments of
last
moments, they're the most grateful for not anything crazy that they accomplished or like work or anything like that.
What the actual important things.
Yeah. I love that. Mine's not as sweet. Mine's sweet. Mine's sweet, but it's funny.
Let's hear it.
All right. I kind of cut it down a little bit because it is pretty long, but I left some of the funny parts. And I'll keep his name anonymous. You'll understand why. I was born in Salt Lake City, March 27th, 1953. I died of throat cancer on July 10th, 2012. I went to 6 different grade schools, then to Churchill Skyline and the U of U. I loved school, Salt Lake City, the mountains, Utah. I was a true scientist. Electronics, chemistry, physics, auto mechanic, woodworker, artist, inventor, businessman, comedian, husband, father, brother, son, cat lover, cynic. He did not spare any.
We know you love a long one.
I had a lot of fun. It was an honor for me to be friends with some truly great people. I thank you. I've had great joy living and playing with my dog, my cats, and my parrot. But the one special thing that made my spirit whole is my long love and friendship with my remarkable wife,
Aww.
my beloved Mary Jane. I loved her more than I have words to express. Every moment spent with my Mary Jane was time spent wisely. Over time, I became one with her, inseparable, happy, fulfilled. I enjoyed one good life. Traveled to every place on earth that I ever wanted to go. Had every job that I wanted to have, learned all that I wanted to learn, fixed everything I wanted to fix, eaten everything I wanted to eat. My life motto was, anything for a laugh. Now that I have gone to my reward, I have confessions and things I should now say. As it turns out, I am the guy who stole the safe from the Motorview Drive-In back in June of 1971.
I like him.
I could have left that unsaid, but I wanted to get it off my chest. Also, I really am not a PhD. What happened was that the day I went to pay off my college student loan at the U of U, the girl working there put my receipt into the wrong stack, and 2 weeks later, a PhD diploma came in the mail.
Oh my God.
I didn't even graduate.
I love it.
I know.
I love it.
I only had about 3 years of college credit. In fact, I never did even learn what the letters PhD even stood for. For all of the electronic engineers I have worked with, I'm sorry, but you have to admit my designs always worked very well and were well engineered, and I always made you laugh at work. Like, imagine how many people aren't really what they say they are.
I'm sure a lot.
Because of like a clerical...
We all fib a little when it comes to
Please,
applications.
fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
Now to that really mean park ranger. After all, it was me that rolled those rocks into your geyser and ruined it. I did notice a few years later that you did get Old Faithful working again. To Disneyland, you can now throw away that banned for life file you have on me. I'm not a problem anymore. And SeaWorld San Diego too, if you read this.
Oh my God. We caused a lot of chaos.
My regret is that I felt invincible when young and smoked cigarettes when I knew they were bad for me. Now, to make it worse, I have robbed my beloved Mary Jane of a decade or more of the two of us growing old together and laughing at all the thousands of simple things that we have come to enjoy and fill our lives with such happy words and moments. My pain is enormous, but it pales in comparison to watching my wife feel my pain as she lovingly cares for and comforts me. I feel such the thief now for stealing so much from her. There is no pill I can take to ease the pain. If you knew me or not, dear reader, I am happy you got this far into my letter. I speak as a person who had a great life to look back on. My family is following my wishes that I not have a funeral or burial. If you knew me, remember me in your own way. If you want to live forever, then don't stop breathing like I did.
I like that.
I know, I liked him.
2 good ones.
I know.
I really liked obituaries this
I know.
week.
And autobiographical, both of them.
Yeah. Heavy always because it's someone's last words, but both with good messages.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have one more quick break, and then we're going to lighten things up with some dumb
Ass
criminals.
criminals. To the show.
My dumb criminal this week comes from Las Cruces, New Mexico. Around 7 p.m. on December 9th of 2019, officers from the Las Cruces Police Department are called to a Subway restaurant on Picacho Avenue. When the officers arrived, employees tell them that a man and a woman had robbed the store but took off before officers could get there. It was like something out of a movie. So these 2 employees were inside this Subway. All of a sudden the power goes out.
Oh, no.
Next thing you know, a masked woman ran in the store and verbally and physically threatened them.
What do you need to steal from Subway?
Okay, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, this is a real fucking elaborate setup to rob a goddamn Subway. Like, this
God,
is like
they've
some
got-
bank shit.
They've got $5 footlongs. Like,
Yeah.
what else could you ask for?
God. The masked woman yelled at the employee working the drive-thru to get the customer that was in the lane to go away. The robbers then made the employees go to the back of the store after robbing the registers and took off. Now, one of the employees thought the voice of the masked woman sounded familiar.
Uh-oh.
Because it was Jared from Sona, imagine.
Oh, he's in jail.
Good.
Fucker.
And not long after, they were able to confirm that it was somebody that he knew. So police are flagged down nearby while they're kind of like investigating. And someone tells them that there's a white Kia Optima parked suspiciously down the street. Officers find the vehicle, and inside is 22-year-old Lorena Marin and 19-year-old Angelo Ray Espinoza. The 22-year-old Lorena, the masked woman, was actually an employee at this subway, and when she got arrested, she told officers that she was just trying to teach the employees a lesson about what could happen that late at night in that part of town.
What?
Imagine, though. She's just like, they're like, you just robbed this place? She's like, yeah, don't worry, I work there. I was just trying to tell them. I was trying to tell them what could happen. That's like if I like stabbed you at the neck and I'm like, see? This is what could happen to you. You wouldn't believe it. Both were brought in, charged with robbery, and held without bond to await trial. But I'm like, you're a dumbass.
Fucking idiots. God.
Never works well. Remember the bowling ball girl that I talked about? I think it was like the first or second episode. She like knocked herself out with the bowling ball.
Last week was like, no, I was just closing my eyes.
I just need to pray. Just pray a little bit.
God.
That's it. That's my dumbass criminal. Subway, eat fresh, baby.
God. Poor sandwich artists.
Yeah.
How dare they?
Nobody thinks about the sandwich artist.
Horrible.
Disgusting.
Well, I have kind of a doozy.
A doozy?
Okay.
Let's hear it.
A lot of you sent to our podcast Instagram this story. Have you heard about Elizabeth Cook?
No. Truly haven't. I mean, between running my Instagram, Hot Dog's Instagram, Cult Leader's Instagram.
Spencer, this one's a doozy, and I hope I do it justice because there are so many parts and it's happening in real time.
What?
Yes.
Oh, I'm excited.
This happened on August 4th of this year, 2021.
So like 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. In St. Louis.
Missouri.
Uh-huh. So a man one night looked out and saw that somebody was trying to break into his car that was parked.
Okay.
And he went out there with his phone, and there's video of this. I believe his daughter was with him. His daughter seemed like older, and just by the way she was talking. So they went and confronted this person, and it turned out to be a woman named Elizabeth Cook. So the man whose car was being broken into filmed the whole confrontation, and you can hear Elizabeth telling him that her friend sent her over to take his car because hers broke down. So she was like, oh, this is my friend's car. No, like...
Oh, this trick in the book, lady.
Yeah, but she was like trying to break in, and
yeah.
So he could smell the bullshit. So she played really dumb, and the guy... I keep saying the guy confronting her because the guy is still anonymous. We still don't know who he is. The guy confronting her saw right through it. She kept apologizing and even allowed the guy to take a picture of her face without her mask on to identify her. But before she left, she asked the man for her purse because it was inside of his car. And there's also video of this. And so he let her take her purse eventually. She got her purse back but didn't realize that she had left her phone in the car.
Oh, no. In his car.
His car, yes. Somehow this man gained access to her phone. I've read in like some articles that it was just unlocked. I read in another article that he gained access through this woman, Elizabeth's fiance. So
There's a lot of stories.
Yeah, there's a lot of stories. So he was able to gain access to everything from all of her videos,
Oh, fuck.
her photos, her contacts. He even logged onto her Facebook and changed everything. Her occupation was changed to works at stealing.
Oh, no. Come on.
He changed the pronunciation of her name to Elizabeth Car Thief.
I would have done Elizabeth Crook
Oh, yeah.
instead of Elizabeth Cook. Come on.
Oh, yeah. on. And her profile picture was changed to the photo that he took of her.
Oh, no. I kind of feel bad.
Oh, I don't. Just wait. He also posted a ton of text threads and videos and pictures that are incriminating. He even posted her YouTube history. I was like, if someone got a hold of my phone.
Oh, we'd be so fucked. I'd be like, man, shit on car in Akron, Ohio.
I know.
What, do bones catch on fire?
I'd be like, how do you become a French magician?
Oui. That's my favorite. What if that was the plot of Moulin Rouge? It's about a French musician who falls in love.
Not musician.
Magician. Sing me a song.
I wish a French magician would come to my window every night.
Yeah, take me for a dance, baby. Give me a 1-2 step. Get on with it.
Okay, so her YouTube history.
What was it? How to steal a car.
Yeah, there was a video called like stealing a Honda. But speaking of YouTube, he made a YouTube channel called Elizabeth Cook, and it's literally like every video, like in her phone and shit. Like he went fucking
Really?
in.
What if she's like not right though? You know what I mean?
She's not right, but she did. Just wait. So he was able to access every place she had been because our phones track that. And a lot of places were storage units that she would go from like storage unit to pawn shop, storage unit to pawn shop. So she was breaking into people's storage units and burglarizing.
Yeah, all right, fuck her. It wasn't like a one-off, like I need money for drugs. It was
a
career criminal.
A career criminal. So he did hand the phone over to the police, but not before doing a little more digging. There were some stolen IDs on her, I guess, too, of other people. He was trying, he says, I'm sure he's a little petty too.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of time, clearly.
Totally, yeah. I'm not saying what he's doing is right, but it's also not wrong. I don't know. I try to think like if that were me. I don't know. So I guess his purpose was not only to humiliate her, but also try and get people that were stolen from a little bit of justice and possibly even get some of their things back.
Okay.
Because he did. He posted like, hey, if you had, a robbery happen or anything stolen between these dates, I have some more information. So I don't know. But this is when a man named Bobby Phillips enters. There is a video of Elizabeth talking about Bobby. And she was like, I met this guy a couple days ago, and he really
What are these videos for? Just on her phone of her talking to herself?
Mm-hmm.
Is she like vlogging her crimes?
I don't know. But there's a woman named Gypsy Jen that enters into this story that I didn't even go down.
Not Gypsy Jen.
It's like crazy. These are the basics, and we can update it as it comes, but this is just what you need to know. She talks about Bobby on these videos that she posted. Bobby is a man that she just met a couple days ago, and he is supposedly out of jail. He was in prison for 47 years because of a murder that
47 years.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Because of a murder that he committed when he was 17. And she goes into like his whole childhood story, how his parents were abusive, and the first like 9 or 10 years of his life, his parents like locked him away like in some place, and he was naked, and then they put like, a body down there to rot like crazy. Bobby ends up dying in Elizabeth's home. The dates and timestamps, I guess, she made these videos on the day that he died. His death was ruled an accident with underlying heart conditions being exacerbated by methamphetamines. What makes it kind of suspicious is that he signed over his power of attorney over to Elizabeth and named her as the sole beneficiary in his will.
Cult babes know.
Yeah.
With these kind of things, when they're happening like this, because sometimes people will be like, will you talk about this on Cult Leader about certain cases? I'm like, listen, wait until it finishes unraveling.
Totally. Maybe we can just, once everything unravels, you can
we'll
do
have
a long
Elizabeth,
Cult Leader.
The crook updates.
Yeah. She was arrested on August 11th for possession of meth and driving a stolen car, and she's being held on $25,000 bond. Bobby Phillips' daughter has come out just a couple days ago saying that Elizabeth is a liar and that Bobby was never in prison for murder. He was in prison because he was a thief.
Takes one to know one.
I know. Police are looking into the murder accusations, and we will see what happens. But for now, I think she's just a dumbass criminal.
Dumbass criminal.
You're going to break into someone's car, you better make sure your phone's on you. Remember someone broke my window a year or two ago and like stole makeup and like a shoe from me? I was like...
It happened at one of my apartments here where I bought a garage. I was paying like $150 extra a month for the garage space.
Mm-hmm.
And like the first weekend that I had it, someone broke into the garage and smashed 2 windows on my car. And I'm like, you fucking loser.
God.
I don't care. I'm always like, I hope they get trapped. I wish they would have gotten stuck in the garage or something.
I know. It is a violating feeling. I mean, I wish I could be like, oh, it's fine, you know.
It's not even about the things, though, because I'm like, okay, fucking take whatever you want from my car. Now I don't keep anything in my car, but I'm like, you're just a fucking loser.
Great, I have to go get this window replaced, and
it's annoying.
Yeah.
And windows can be expensive. Oh man, some dumbass criminals. Thanks for today's sponsors. 3 sponsors. Really
I know.
Wild.
Incredible, and all great ones.
All great sponsors. Make sure you follow along online at obituarypod on Instagram. You could write to us, obitpod@gmail.com, and we will see you guys next Thursday with some more wild obituaries, crazy casket spinners, and some dumb
ass criminals.
Goodbye.
Bye.